This is St James's Park, home to the Premier League team Newcastle United, nicknamed the Magpies.
And it's got it! Newcastle have won it!
With the lack of funds and lack of stylish players, Newcastle have always struggled under the ownership of Mike Ashley, a British billionaire and a retail entrepreneur of sporting goods. Fans have repeatedly criticised their owner for the last few years, many even telling him to sell the club. And then 2 weeks ago, this happened.
A lot of talk about the possibility of this Saudi Arabian consortium.
Newcastle United are about to get a new owner. What does that mean? What does that really mean right now?
2 weeks ago, various reports stated that a Saudi-led consortium bid $370 million for Newcastle United. The takeover is led by this man, Mohammed Bin Salman, or aka MBS. MBS is the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia. This deal has breathed new life into the club after many years of poor management and funds. Newcastle fans have finally got the financial power that could propel them to success, like how Manchester City grew after the takeover by Sheikh Mansour of Abu Dhabi, or like how Chelsea grew after the takeover of Roman Abramovich, both investing surplus amounts of money into the club. But this deal has raised a few eyebrows, with many articles and human rights activist groups calling it sportswashing. Mohammed Bin Salman, or MBS, has been known for his systematic violations of human rights. The Yemen aerial attacks, which killed 10,000 civilians, detaining the Lebanese Prime Minister and forcing his resignation, imprisonment of women's rights activists, and the one that shook the world.
After a fortnight of denials, Saudi Arabia has admitted that the missing journalist Jamal Khashoggi died during his visit to the country's consulate in Istanbul earlier this month.
The bid was made at the most convenient time when Britain moved out of the European Union and would hesitate to close the door on a wealthy investor. And choosing Newcastle was a smart move, as its fans have been desperate for the glory days of 90s when players like Alan Shearer, Les Ferdinand and David Ginola propelled the club. Due to this desperation, fans have welcomed this deal with utmost satisfaction. Football has always been a sport propagating peace, be it racism, homosexuality, or war. The involvement of controversial personalities such as Mohammed Bin Salman will be a crucial test of both Newcastle United and the Premier League's integrity. The club might rise back to the old glory days of 90s with the newly found money, but the trophies will nonetheless be blood money, making them null and void in the face of a peace-loving football fan.